Hello, my friends, and welcome back to some more Knights of the Old Republic, where we apparently leveled up last time, so let's do that first. We will just take Persuasion since we're kind of the face of the party, and we will take Improved Dueling, which will give us +1 to attack and +1 to defense, since we're only using a single weapon. Sounds pretty awesome. We get some force powers here. I'm going to take Force Choke, and we'll also take Force Whirlwind. Yep, looks good. And for Bastila, we will take Awareness, and she gets some force powers too. We'll take Improved Speed. That's a good one. And then Canderous here, we will keep putting points into Demolition, since that's kind of what he is now, a Demolitionist. And we will take Implant Level 3. Fun fact, when you click on your companions, you can see their alignment. And Canderous is a pretty evil dude, right? He's down here. Look where we are. We are significantly more evil than Canderous, and that just makes me happy. I just barely saw that when we were leveling up, and that makes me laugh. Okay, I just got stuck on nothing. Yes, today we are going to continue the main quest, and for sure get off Dantooine today, which is exciting stuff. Feels like we've been here quite a while doing all the side stuff and whatnot. So we need to make our way to the ruins right here because mysteriously enough they've unlocked now that we have the quest for them. Okay. Nothing too suspicious yet.
Sharky King watawama mulira. Yuan lifa ak inkokun. Da hupa botenya go juju biti. Just grungy do patslimo.
This droid is speaking a language you do not recognize. What language is that? What are you trying to say? I still don't understand you. Bastila, do you have any idea what the droid is saying?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
I can reproduce any of the languages spoken by the slaves of the builders. I understood that.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Communication was vital to ensure that the slaves constructed this temple according to the wishes of the builders. But you are not of the slave species, neither are you of the builders. You are like the one who came before.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Or it could be the dead guy in the corner here. Are you some type of guardian? I am the overseer. The builders programmed me to enforce discipline among the slaves. At project completion, all slaves were executed. I was reprogrammed to serve should a builder return in search of knowledge of the Starforge. Dang, he moved too fast. I couldn't read the dialogue in time. How long have you been here? What is the Starforge? The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of their infinite empire. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest. But what is it? What does it do? The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of their infinite empire. It's a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Could it have been a factory or weapons planet?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Who are these builders you keep talking about? The builders are the great masters of the galaxy, the conquerors of all worlds, the rulers of the infinite empire, and the creators of the Starforge.
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
The droids speak Selkath. Maybe they were the builders. The Selkath were nothing but slaves and servants of the true masters. Like all other species, they bowed before the might of the builders and the Starforge. The empire of the builders is infinite and everlasting. None can stand against their might and the power of the Starforge. Have you seen a builder recently? I have been here ever since the completion of the monument, and all this time no builder has returned to seek information on the Starforge. How long have you been here? My chronological circuits have marked over 10 full revolutions of this system's outermost planet around the sun since the builders left.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
There's no mistake. The builders constructed my chronological circuitry using the technology of the Starforge itself. My calculations are infallible. What is your purpose here? Where can we find the Starforge? Tell me about Revan and Malak, the ones who came before us. The ones who came before you, the ones like you, not builders but not slaves, sought knowledge of the Starforge and its origins. They proved themselves worthy. They discovered the secrets of the Starforge locked beyond the sealed door behind me, but there was another who failed to unlock the secrets and paid the ultimate price. Hey, we found Nemo. I think that was his name, right?
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Did you kill the Jedi over there? I'm not programmed for combat. I did not harm the one who failed. The Temple's own protections will destroy those who seek knowledge of the Starforge if they are deemed unworthy. How can I prove myself worthy? Enter the proving grounds to the east and west. Within them, those who understand the will of the builders can unlock their secrets and open the doors. But those who fail will be destroyed by the power of the temple itself. More than this, I am not programmed to say.
Revan and Malak unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malak is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Okay. Well, let's loot his corpse. He doesn't need this anymore. Ooh, he has some Jedi robes too, and now we look way cooler with the darker robes. Alright, well, let's just start going into rooms. Thank goodness we have disabled droid. Oh, he saved it. Ah, crap. Maybe disabled droid's not too good on them? Should we just use regular Force Lightning? No, that doesn't really do a lot of damage either. We can use Force Whirlwind, which is an ability we just got.
This is gonna be fun.
It's pretty good. Keeps them up in the air so they can't do anything to us.
You shall fall. There.
This ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life and a stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across it. Talk to the computer. The computer goes silent, its screen blank. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on the screen. The computer emits a rapid sequence of tones. You hear one of those tones softly echoed in your datapad. A small data receptacle opens in front of the ancient machine. Insert your datapad. The computer seems to be interfacing with your datapad. The screen goes blank again, then more familiar characters begin to appear on the screen. Ariski Jujufs Awun. Talk to the computer. The computer goes silent again. It seems to be processing data from your datapad. Your datapad is released from the receptacle and the machine goes silent for a moment before flickering to life again. Data interpretation complete. Language analysis complete. Interrogative. Identify the 3 primary death-giving seed world types. Desert, volcanic, and barren. Breaking death seal. Nice. Just guessed, but you know, they all had to do with death and dying, so I guess we guessed right. Let's go this way. More droids. These guys are really, really tanky, and they seem to be a little bit force power resistant. Oh boy.
What?
And I couldn't get a heal off. Might be worth switching to an ion gun, but we don't have any, so we do have some ion grenades we could throw. They shouldn't hurt Bastila too much. Oh no, they totally do. Okay, that's good. We could also have put on some shields here. That might have helped. Oh, Bastila.
Yes?
Don't die on me now. Slowly but surely we will take him down. Very, very slowly and not very surely. There goes Bastila. Dude, can you hit the droid that's like standing right in front of you? Yep, those are way better. Okay. Alright, get up.
Yes?
And we'll just wait for Bastila's like force power to come back, and then we'll just spam heal. Alright, talk to the computer. Silent. Insert data pad. Yep. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types: oceanic, grassland, and arboreal. Breaking life seal. Nice.
What can I do?
Let's also get some heals going here, Bastila. Maybe we can just go here. Yep, nice. And let's save again, just in case there's an enemy up here.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
And ours is just beginning too. What is it? What are you talking about? I don't get it. Is this the Starforge? What are you talking about?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
So what is the Starforge exactly?
I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world, and if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan, but there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps those worlds have some clues. What good is an incomplete map?
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Yeah, we're still kind of in the tutorial. I mean, Terrace is the big tutorial, but Dantooine's kind of the tutorial too. Alright, well, see you later. You have proven yourself worthy. The sealed door is open. If you wish to learn the secrets of the Starforge, you must pass through the door to the room beyond. Okay, well, we did. Goodbye. Have a nice life. Okay, let's just hit the button and return back to the Ebon Hawk. Instead of walking back like a chump. Bastila seems to have something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk to her about it. What's up?
How can I help?
You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I think you're interested in more than just the bond between us.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Our relationship? Is this some kind of clumsy come-on?
I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Whoa, guess I touched a nerve there, huh?
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves? Most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
Okay, I'll answer a few.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I'm a Hutt in human form, plotting to overthrow the Republic. No, I'm a scout. The fleet recruited me for my skills.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Duralia, it's a remote system. Why? Kashyyyk, I'm a Wookiee, can't you tell? I guess Duralia.
Excellent. Your current age is?
Wasn't all this in my service records? 3012, healthy living, you know? Wasn't this all in my service record?
Yes. Well, the truth is I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
All right, I've had some time. Let's keep talking about it.
How can I help?
You have something you want to ask me?
I do. How did you know?
Well, your face, it's all scrunched up like a Kinrath pup. Well, you keep staring at me. See anything you like? Educated guess from the way you keep staring. Your face is all scrunched up.
A Kinrath pup. It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. Whatever I think about you.
You're so cute when you're embarrassed.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
What do you think I should do? I don't think mastering my emotions is necessary. You could warn me when I do something bad. Blink once for dark side, twice for light. What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Already you exhibit the kind of willfulness, erratic behavior, and lack of compassion that will lead you to corruption. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
Why are you getting so upset? I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
I won't do anything to hurt you. It works both ways, doesn't it? You could help me stay strong. So you're just worried about yourself then. It works both ways.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I would appreciate any help you can offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Okay, yeah. So like I said before, we do want to be friendly to our companions, so we get their quest dialogue. And I would like to romance Bastila. She is a very, very awesome companion and an awesome romance, whether you're light side or dark side. So we're going to be nice to her most of the time. It's Carth that we're going to give the business to, because nobody likes Carth. All right, good news. Nemo is dead.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
No, I could not find anything.
What are you talking about? The Council must be told of what we found there. We found an incomplete star map, Master Vandar, and an ancient droid that mentioned something about a star forge.
This news of a star forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this star forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
I'm ready to do the Council's will. Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Ever brash, ever disrespectful. This is what we have pinned our hopes on.
Peace, Rook. We have discussed this. There is no other choice. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Yeah, sure. Good. Others will only slow me down.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
You'd think so, but you're wrong. Great. Bastila and the Catwoman. Anyone else you want to stick with me?
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can count on me. When do I leave? Why should I risk my life to stop Malak?
This was already explained to you. Your command of the Force makes you a threat to Malak. Eventually he will destroy you, and all the Jedi, unless you stop him first. You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Finally, we are done here on Dantooine. Did the cat lady already get on my ship? I think so. Also, I love during that conversation, we got enough dark side points that our face is actually gray now. We are almost at the max darkness. Look at that. That's horrifying. Why are you giving this mission to me? I'm clearly not a good guy. Padawan, a word if I may. There are many rumors about your most recent meeting with the Jedi Council. There is talk that they are sending you on a mission to help us against Malak and the Sith. How do you know the Council gave me a mission? My discussions with the Council are of no concern to you. Please understand I'm not asking you to reveal anything that could endanger the Order or the Republic. Whatever task the Council has given you is for your ears, not mine. I only wanted to wish you well and to warn you to be careful. There are many evils out there, many dangers. The Sith are not the only minions of the dark side. I can look after myself. Yes, your skill and prowess are already well known throughout the Academy, but even you would be wise to heed my warnings. Master Dork has been training me to succeed him as chronicler here in the Academy. In my studies, I have come across tales of creatures that are born of the dark side, monsters of pure evil. The worst of these abominations is the Terran Tatic, a beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the Force. Over centuries, many Jedi have fallen to their ravenous hunger. Why are you telling me this? You have completed your initial training in a fraction of the normal time. The Force is very strong with you. I'm afraid you might become a target for these creatures. The Terran Tatic is a predator, and we Jedi are its prey. They are incredibly strong, with primal cunning, and they have an inborn resistance to the Force. There are some who believe the Terran Tatic is a monster bred by the ancient Sith and spread throughout the galaxy. Fortunately, the Terran Tatic is quite rare. They only dwell in the most dangerous and darkest of places. In fact, one has not been seen for nearly 40 years. Then why are you worried about them? This is not the first time the Terran Tatic have vanished for long periods of time. Many believe that they can lay dormant for years, only to rise and hunt when the power of the dark side waxes full. I fear Malak's rise may have woken these creatures from their dormant state. Once the Sith are beaten, I would not be surprised if the Council organized another great hunt to try to exterminate them. Okay, your fables do not interest me. A final warning for you as you go, Padawan. Do not underestimate the Terran Tatic. If you do, you may suffer the same fate as those who disappeared after the Great Hunt. Okay. We'll be fine. We're the main character. If we lose, we just get to reload the game.
So, Bastila, I heard a rumor that the Vulkars captured you without much of a struggle. It must be embarrassing to be bested by a handful of street thugs.
There were extenuating circumstances, and I can assure you, it took far more than a handful of Vulkars to subdue me.
Yeah, I'm sure there were 20 of them. I mean 50. No, wait, 100. Yes, that's it.
Whatever you say. All I know is that if we had more Jedi like Bastila fighting against us in the Mandalorian Wars, my side might not have lost.
Bold talk from a broken-down mercenary who was serving at Davik's heel. I'd call you his pet Carth hound, but they have enough loyalty not to turn on their masters.
Insults? Maybe if your master had trained your lightsaber to be as quick as your tongue, you could have escaped those Vulkars, you spoiled little Jedi princess.
I was not spoiled. I was given the same training as everyone else in the Order. You are nothing but No, I must not do this. There is no emotion. There is peace.
That's the problem with you Jedi. Always chanting about peace and control. Never up for a good fight. Well, except for Revan, I guess.
Enough, Mandalorian. I won't rise to your bait anymore. The game is over. Let us continue on with what we were doing.
Okay, let's go talk to our companions, see if they have anything new to say.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Nope. You don't have anything. Let's talk to Canderous then.
Yeah, what do you want?
Got any more war stories?
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
What was your story? I would have harnessed that power sooner.
We would travel from world to world and descend on it in our basilisk war droids. I still remember my first combat. I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
I didn't think Mandalorians got afraid.
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
You dropped from orbit riding a droid? Who are you fighting?
I don't remember. It doesn't matter anyway. That world's dead now. The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
That sounds terrible. That was some fight. I could certainly use a basilisk war droid.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now, but I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
Yeah, give me some more drugs.
Is there any...
I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
You want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now.
What do you mean? Where did you fight this time?
We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake.
Did it backfire?
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
An asteroid?
Maybe, but maybe not. It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
A ship?
We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else?
How could you not like Canderous?
Your choice.
He's got so many cool stories. And what about Catwoman?
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
You thought the dark side had consumed you. It is nothing. Indeed, you owe me an apology. Next time you try something like that, I'll kill you.
I realize you have justification, but that anger only leads to the dark side. Please do not fall into the same trap that caught me.
I'm not as weak as you. My own strength will overcome the dark side. Have no fear. I recognize the danger because I am the danger. I'm not as weak as you.
The dark side is most devious and deceptive. It can find the smallest weakness to exploit. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes and in my own.
Don't worry. I forgive you. I think it's going to take a lot for that to happen.
It may, but I am prepared to do what it takes. I can only hope that in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Okay.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How'd you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
On second thought, maybe not. You're right. It's going to be boring. Yeah, please continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet one? How did you gain entrance? Typical childish naivety.
Allow children their innocence while they still may have it. I was not so innocent, but I too was affected. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi, to lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child, but this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Okay, get some more backstory on her. Let's go talk to Bastila. See if she has anything to say.
How can I help?
You wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it true you killed him? Oh great, I never get tired of hearing how you killed him. Is it true you killed him?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
That's not what I heard, but killing Revan is what you're famous for. So who killed Revan then?
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
So Malak did your job for you. What else did you expect from the Sith? But you would have killed Revan eventually, right?
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Okay.
How can I help?
I'd like to know more about you.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how you joined the Jedi.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Talravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged? Why? So the Jedi separates children from their families.
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You aren't allowed to love? That sounds idiotic. I would never agree to that. Don't you miss your family at all? You aren't allowed to love?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
Who weren't you on good terms with?
I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You never tried to get in touch with him?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
You sound very sad when you say that. Are you saying you no longer feel love? But if a Jedi were to love, surely it wouldn't be all bad. You sound very sad when you say that.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Okay, anything else?
How can I help?
Nope. Do we really want to talk to Carth? I guess so.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You've been very quiet lately. You know that?
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Left out of the loop? I don't understand. Oh, poor baby. You need filling in on some detail?
You want to be smart, do you? Fine, so long as I get some questions answered. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
Why don't you ask Bastila?
I'd be more than happy to, but she's as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. I'm hoping you'll be the one to enlighten me.
Why should anything the Jedi do seem strange to you? They thought it more important that I help find the star maps than stay.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
They said there's a bond between Bastila and myself.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. I've been watching you. You can be cruel and impulsive, a Jedi without self-control or training, and yet the Council sends you on your way. Why? I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Are you not saying I'm needed? I'm here and that's not going to change. Get over it. I'm sick of listening to you rant. Why don't you leave? Bastila and I have a bond. We have to do this together. That's all I'm going to say. Are you saying I'm not needed?
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
I'm not going to betray you, and I'm not Saul. And just what are you going to do about it?
Nothing. Not yet. I just better hope I don't get a reason to. Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing. Yes, what's on your mind?
Okay, so he's out of dialogue. Bastila's out of dialogue. I'm not too keen in talking to the droid. Hate to say it. I think that's all of our companions though, right? So yeah, galaxy map time. So here are the different planets we can go to. Pretty cool stuff. Like the council said, you're supposed to go to Manon, Tatooine, Korriban, Kashyyyk, and I feel like Yavin is weird. It's like a DLC or something that's not really related to the main quest. There's a small space station there, I guess. We are going to go to Tatooine first, though. I always like to start off on Tatooine.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Carth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Carth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Carth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
It looked like it was inside some kind of cave. Maybe Tatooine wasn't always a desert.
Perhaps, though that would have been tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Okay, well, that seems like a pretty good place to end the video there. Made pretty good progress, discovered the star map, talked to our companions, and finally arrived on Tatooine. I'm pretty excited to see the story continue to unfold. Oh, never mind. I was checking our supplies in the cargo hold. Something's not right. Not right? What do you mean? Someone's been into the emergency stash of food. Mission and I asked everyone, but nobody knows anything about it. You might want to check out the food stores the next time you're in the cargo hold. Okay, I was trying to close out the video, Mr. Wookiee. But yeah, I guess next time we'll also investigate our cargo hold, since somebody's eating all of our food. Anyways, if you made it this far, consider liking the video and subscribing if you have not already, as it helps the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching, and peace out.